Hello everybody. Oh, it's horrible, miserable, horrible here today. Seriously, just awful weather. Not good at all. Right, I'm just tidying up the table. Set this up. Hopefully. Glasses on my head. Like, where's my glasses? Where are my glasses? And I've made myself a hot brew. Hi Margaret. First on. Right, let's just, oh gosh. Don't let me lose that one. Let's put this one up. Oh. See, Lily's here under the table with me right now because there's nobody else in the house. Sarah's off today. Sarah's off. I'm home alone. So I have been organising loads of stock this morning, getting ready for tonight's live and some of the things for Monday nights. What day are we on? Sunday night's live. I'm losing the days, losing the days. So, right, let's just do some shows. Do some shows. And because it was the last minute, I didn't set it up as an event. So I was freezing. I didn't put any heating on all morning because I've been so busy. I've been organising, sorting out stock, sorting out the boxes, everything. In the kitchen, doing so much. So many things. And then I went upstairs. I was that cold. I've been up. I didn't get to sleep till about 1 AM, and then I got up at 6. Frank got up and went to work. Oh, what am I doing? I'm posting it back on here. I don't want it on this one. There's no point posting it on this page. I'm posting it on the wrong page. I want the wreath making page. So I've been up working since 6 AM on about 5 hours sleep, and I'm never good on so little sleep. And so I just thought I'll have a nap before I do my live this afternoon. I didn't get upstairs till gone 1 o'clock, and I got in bed, put my electric blanket on, snuggled up. Me and Lil got in my arms. We snuggled up. We've literally had half an hour, then had a quick shower, did my hair, and come down here. How freezing. You know when you're so cold, you've just got to get warm. Oh, electric blankets. Whoever invented electric blankets. I've been a really busy bee. If you see it in there now, Sarah won't know what's happened when she comes in tomorrow. Which is good. It's good. Right, who have we got? Oh, don't do that. We have got Louise, Lisa, Karen, Christine are going to see how to make the wreath. Who else have we got? Angela, Chris, Margaret, Karen, Louise. I've been a busy bee all morning. Beverly, Louise, Jane, Sonia. Yeah, it's been, do you know something? It's quite nice, isn't it, when you're on your own? Nobody's here to talk to, nobody's here to distract you, and you just literally get stuck in, and you really, and I didn't eat anything till about, I've been up since 6 working, and I didn't eat anything till, it must have been till 12. I sat down and had cereal at 12. I had 2 cups of coffee and cereal. That's all I've had, because it's just been I've just been so busy, so industrious getting everything done. So I've moved mountains this morning. I've sorted all the stock out. I've got loads ready for the sale for tonight with the new products and some of the older products as well. So that's good. And yeah, I've done loads. I'm quite happy with my little self. I think I've done lots this morning. So yeah, they always say when you get up early bird catches the worm, you get a lot more done. But I'm not always awake in the morning because I'm always working so late. But anyway, that's the way it was. And in theory, when I'm up working till like 11:30, you can't switch off straight away. So it's rare for me to be up and rowing to go in the morning. But I couldn't sleep this morning. I thought you got your man to keep you warm. Janie goes at 6. He works. When he stays here, he's up and out at 6. He's at work at 7:30, so he's off. So yeah, he don't keep me warm then, does he, when he's not here? Hello. And Hazel and Cheryl. Hello, all you lovely people. So I've got a cup of tea. I've made myself a quick cup of tea, waiting for Ivory to deliver my parcel. It was due between 12:30 and 1:30. Oh, well, they're never always quite on time, are they? Never always quite on time. Right. This is what we are making. This one. This is what we are doing. So I designed this yesterday. I sat making it. We looked at all of the products last night. You can still, I know that there has been some messages for people to add on products, but I was so industrious this morning I didn't stop. So we're going to make this. I'll run through some of the products again, but my prime thing today is to make it, okay, is to get stuck in and actually make it. So we can talk about some of the flowers, and if people want to order them, we can do that as well, but we're going to make the wreath. Now the wreath kit's available. It's $34.99. It has loads of beautiful luxury, the top end, high end flowers in here. And I think it's come out rather gorgeous. I think you'll agree. So we are going to craft this one now. So I'm going to get straight into this. I'm going to put it here at the side of me so I can remember what I've done. Thank you. Oh, now it better not be buffering. There's nothing else on in this house today. And I've managed to I've got the Wi-Fi from out in the garage. I've brought it in, I've set it up here, and it is linked to the other one. So it should, in theory, it should be better. If not, it is the weather. It has done nothing here but rain, rain, rain all morning. Rain, rain, rain all morning. It's not good. So to start off with, this willow base. This is a 14-inch willow base, and these are $8.99 just to begin with. So I'll keep my book open on the prices, then you know. So $8.99 for the willow bases. I do have them available in stock now. I have the grey ones too. So I have white, I'm going to put this down, and I have grey. And I also have the grapevine bases. I really want to do, I haven't done a lot with grapevine recently, and I really want to do some grapevine wreaths for you as well. Now I am using the new vibarium, which is this. Hi Debbie and Linda. So I'm using the vibarium, which you get 6 heads on. I have done one wreath already and I'm using the other half. Oh, wouldn't you just know that somebody's knocked at the door now. Now I've got a delivery. Just give me a second. Oh. An Amazon delivery, but I don't know what it is. Typical, isn't it? You just get cracking and somebody knocks at the door. Right, so the vibarium, this is $13.99. It's a big, beautiful flower. They're like mini hydrangeas. in my opinion. But these really big ball heads can be split down and put into clusters. So if you wanted to break off that little cluster of flowers and use those on wreaths as well, I do think that would be beautiful. But there is something about the beauty of the full head, don't you think? How lovely is that? It is really stunning. I'm going to snip these leaves off because we're going to need these as well. So we're going to snip into those like so and take all of these leaves off. All of those are coming off and will be used too. And I'm going to cut this off probably about 2 inches down. I can always make it shorter, but I can't make it longer. So taking those off. Hi Angela and Jackie. So we're taking those off. And these are going to positioned. I'm going to move over those for now. And now the other thing is, pay attention, look at your wreath, because these are all handmade. And there's always little kind of misdemeanors on them because of the nature of how they're created. And decide, where do you think you want to be shown, because part of this is going to show. I think that's the nicest bit to be shown. Over here is not as nice, and I have done this so that it's decorated effectively along one side, like more of a crescent moon. And I've got these 3 pieces kind of coming across it. So I'm going for kind of the 2/3. It's going to, somewhere like that. I'm going to have it something like that. So 3 sections, thinking about the movement of the wreath, where it's flowing. Don't want it to be a bit further over, but you can do your positioning and then we can adjust. So we're going to have those 3 of the balls there. Now I'm using the camellias, which are these beautiful big flowers. I do not have many of the camellias available, and I can't get any more. I've already checked, and I know that I want to do more of these wreaths because I'm going to be making and selling them. The finished wreath is $49.99. I have seen wreaths of this calibre for sale elsewhere for £80–90. So I think I am a very good price at $49.99 for them. The kits themselves, the products themselves, $34.99. I'm doing the kit for you. So it's only £15 for me making it. Obviously I'm demonstrating at the same time. I'm not going to do masses of them. I am not going to do that. So they're going to be quite unique, but they're different. All right, I'm going to snip that off. I want 2 berries leaves there as well. So the extra little leaves that come with them. So we've got 3 of these heads. And the way that I have positioned these, we're going to have, actually, I don't think I've done. Oh, that's meant to be up there. One's there. I think that fell off my wreath. Let's just put that on 3 of them. So I'm going to have 2 kind of together, because I do like to have like little clusters as well. And then we've got 1 more that's going to, that can stay on, I don't mind occasionally. And we're going to wiggle in. So that's going to have to come down. Or if I just put my clippers down there. The wire cutters. Over here. About so. Now if you have bought the wreath kit, I would suggest that you screenshot as I'm going along as well here. So you might want to screenshot on the positioning of the step-by-step. So I've got 2 clustered together. I've got another ball down there, 1 up here, and then I have got, that one's pressed back down. I don't want the centerpiece. It's kind of popped up. I'm going to push you back down. Up at this top area. Oh, definitely falling out there. Right, let's move these over to the side again. We don't need those right now. There, and I think I'm gonna pretty much run with that. I'm leaving a gap between because I want a bit more spacing, and we've got a poppies to bring in as well. Right, because I'm happy with my positioning, rather than jump and actually stick these in the location of where I want them to be. Under there. Like so. And I'm keeping it mindful, a little bit of glue's gone right through, that's fine. To there. Right, the next thing I want is the poppy, because I'm putting all the big flowers on first and we're adding around. So this beautiful new big blue poppy is $4.49. $4.49 for the poppy. These were all in the sale last night. I'm not watching the screen to see if anybody actually wants to order anything, because this is all about making the wreath today. But it is available. If anybody wants, then you can say. And I will try and track it. I'll try my best. Let's take these off. So we've got 3 poppies. Oh no, I had that one coming down. I've forgotten. That was longer. And I can't. I had it actually coming down, falling down at the bottom a bit more. So we'll have to have it popping out. And I had this longer too, so that it can come out a little bit. We'll have to be less out now, you see, so that it's actually got a bit of movement down. Hook in. I would hook in. Can you? Oh, I might be able to do it. Yeah, pull that out of there. So now I can go back and put a stem in here. There we go. Because I want this one cut longer. So cutting it down to the bottom. Then we can have this coming out at an angle. So we'll go, so this has some movement down here. Let's move across a bit. I'm going to move this one across, that's kind of the poppy seed, and that one's going to be moving down. So it's actually a little bit longer. You see, I want it to be sticking out down here. Then we've got a bit of length with this coming out at the side. So one of them, don't do like me, remember it wants to be on a longer stem. I'm going to put that there, and this over here as well. Like so. And then our other 2 poppies, we will have one kind of over at this side, I think. You can change it slightly anyway as to my original design. One can be here, and one can angle it towards you, and you can have a better look at your position. So you can see how it's facing you, where you want it to go, because I'd like that to come down a bit. So I'm going to just manipulate. You can manipulate your willow a bit so that it can sit in there. So let's do that, and let's put the glue around there. Now this one, I'm going to manoeuvre a bit. I want that to be sat there, one up, one there, and this one's coming down. Now I feel like that needs to be a bit lower now, so that's stuck in well and good. I'm going to have to just angle it there, that'll do. And let's pop that one in. Right. This is $49.99 for the finished wreath cam. $34.99, $35 for the kit, and I've just added £15 on for me making it. I won't make more because I do them because obviously I'm demonstrating at the same time. But I really want to set up a site. I've seen people selling them for £80, and I think a lot of them aren't as nice as mine. I guess it depends where you live as well. Right, so we've got those on. Next thing is going to be the ranunculus. The ranunculus, of course. There will be two because there's a one sample and this one because I can't keep loads of them now. So there is two for sale, but I will put this one down for you, Cam. Thank you, I put you down for it. And then we're going to take these beauties. Now, one of these, again, I'm going to keep full. You see, a complete full one. So, you're welcome. Thank you, Cam. And these ones, we're going to snip in right to the bottom. Might have two fulls. We'll see how this goes. We're going to snip in on two of them right to the bottom. Like so. There. And then I might have another one extended, we'll see. So again, I'm going to have one of these extended because I've got this thing going on down here where they're kind of coming out at an angle. I want to do the same with this so that this is coming out as well and down for something a bit different. Down here. Like so. So we're going to stick that in to there. And then we're going to add a few more. Now I'm going to use my little dipping now and poke these in because until I order some more in. And let's just add these down here. Like so, and then let's work around the side over here too. We're going to have a few up here. Like so. And there. Just holding that for a minute. It is a beautiful colour, this. Absolutely beautiful colours. The Aqua is rather divine. I think I need another glue stick. I need to open another pack of the glue. Put this one in, just there. I'm going to snip into this. I just needed that one at the bottom, really. Go in there, and we're going to bring some up here and around the top section. To there. And over this side. What's it like weather-wise where all of you are? Is it raining? Has everybody got the rain now? It's just lashing it down here. It seems to have eased off for a minute. Even Lily didn't want to go out. She's like, No chance. Stood at the back door looking out, like, ran out for a quick wee and then ran back in. Whereas she always stays out and sniffs around in the garden. It's like, I'm not staying out there. We're not staying out in that. No chance. Wise move. Just had a confirmation that all the Stampere is on its way to me. Right, now next, we're going to start building some foliage into this. Now we are using these amazing pieces. Fine, beautiful sunny day. Oh my goodness me, what's going on? It's not normally beautiful and sunny in Scotland, is it? We've only got a better deal than you. I can't believe that. It's white, just white, which means I think that snow is probably on the way. I need a few more of these. Where are you? They must be underneath the bottom of here. Right at the bottom. Oh dear. Yeah, it's white, just white skies. Not nice at all. Grey, miserable and raining. Feels cold, it's freezing here. Dumfries is in sunshine. My giddy aunt. That's hard to believe. Hard to believe. Raining in Kent. Raining here. The rain stays mainly on the plain. Afternoon, I forgot you were on. Well, it was a last minute thing. Right, so 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 of those. I'm terrible. I just said, Jackie, I've just been and got back in bed and put my electric blanket on for a bit. Before I came live, I was like, this is too cold. Too cold. Mind you, I hadn't put the heating on. Because, now I do find that these, they're obviously come out of a mould. And about halfway down, there's like a little bit if you need to as well, I have found. So we're going to figure out how and where we want these. Whether we want them to come out like right over here. So let's do a little bit of a filling first without sticking. So I'm going to lay them in. Do you see what I mean? There, on every one, there's like a little bit there. So on mine, I've gone round and trimmed, because these leaves like this are created in a mould. Oh, blanket over your legs, yeah, I know. Well, I put the heating on full blown now because I was moving around so much this morning, doing all the organisation of the stock. I was boiling. I was taking my jumper off and that, so I was just like, I'm not putting the heating on. And then as I stopped and sat down for something to eat, all of a sudden I was freezing because of the temperature, and then it started to really lash it down. So with it raining so much, it became really cold. You know what I mean? I can just do a little bit. See, look, it's still buffering, and I've now got the other Wi-Fi unit on. So it must be the weather. It's got to be the weather that's causing all the misdemeanors. with our buffering. Very annoying. I'm going to trim these, the odd ones that I don't like the look of. Bit fussy cutting. It's me, I just like things to be mega neat. Like so. And so we're going to work around here and we're going to push the leaves in to steady themselves in areas, as you can see, around. It's on every leaf, that. So just push that in. There, and let's come in to the side of here. There are no more of these leaves for sale, I'm afraid. These big ones, there's none. All of those were taken by everybody last night, and there's no more available that I can get at the minute either on these. So it is what it is. It is what it is. I've just kept enough back to make a few kits. I rather like doing this. You know, it's a bit of a cutting leaves like this. I like a bit of fussy cutting. It's not really necessary to that degree, but there you go. Like so. And then we're going to weave it in the opposite direction. Lily, even Lily was in bed with me with the electric blanket on until she got too hot. So she must have been feeling the cold. She snugged down with me. She looked at me this morning though, because obviously I don't normally get up. If Frank stays, I don't normally get up with him. And he said, "What are you doing?" I said, I can't sleep. I'm getting up. I'm going to have a coffee and do some work. And he was like, "Oh, not like me, that." And we've been up, so even Lily was in shock. Lily was like, "Oh, Mum, time to go back to bed." So she was happy when I went back upstairs. Said, "Come on, let's have a cuddle." Snuggle down the bed. Like the longer foliage. It's nice, isn't it? It's nice. It's different. Got some other different ones as well that I will bring in at some point too. I haven't opened all the new Easter delivery yet. We've got too many things, and I really want to do more wreaths, and I want to do some nice Easter themed arrangements, and I've got some little bird houses to do a wreath with bird and birdhouse. Woohoo! I wonder if I should do that on Monday. I know that we've got little blue tits here somewhere. I need to find them. I need to find them. So this is gonna come, we're gonna have some on the inside. I don't know whether I want that one there. Whether I do or I don't. What I do want is on the inside here. I don't want that one there. This is why it's definitely worth doing your little layout first, like so. When I come to my Nutcracker kit, is there anything I can watch for inspiration? It should still be up. Is it not still up, the Nutcracker? I keep meaning to download. I don't know whether it's because my phone's full, because I do it on my phone. Because I wanted to download all of the actual demos and get them onto my YouTube so that they're still there as a bank. So I'd go back and have a look if it's still there quickly. for the Nutcracker, because it wasn't that long ago that I did it. Was it? It was quite late, wasn't it? So it should still be there. It was late in December. The birdhouses, Julie, I have bought all the stock I could get of these little birdhouses. And they were done for Christmas, but I'm going to change them and do them for spring. Look. Aren't they adorable? So I'm going to incorporate a little birdhouse and do it as a deal. So that's here on my desk for me to do. I haven't looked yet. Where would it be? Here on Facebook. Go through the Facebook Lives. Go through some of the last Facebook Lives. It was, I don't know if it was virtually just before Christmas. Wasn't it after Christmas? And everybody said, I'll make it for next Christmas. So it was before Christmas. I know I bought all of them. Saying all of them, I've got 12, and I'm going to make them into 12 kits, so they're going to be kits for the birdhouse. And then there's no more. I can't get any more, unfortunately. Yeah, so right, we're going to go with this one. We'll have another one over here, I think. Should we go there, or should we come down? Did you not buy the Nutcracker from the live? Did you not watch the live and order it from the live? It's that live. That's where it will be. It will be there. I want to have that more. I might go for that there. And then it's more at the bottom. There. Right, so now I've got those in place. I'm going to stick these. Oh, I need my glue sticks. Glue sticks are available. The large packs of glue sticks are $6.75 for a pack of 10, and they're the extra long ones. I've just brought myself an extra one in. The birdhouse is very cute. It should really be a bluey colour for the bird on. I need to find them all, but I'll find them. Might do it on Monday. And I'll tell you what I've got these amazing, I can't get more though, I've only got 2. These little gazebos. Sarah's put one together. They're not cheap. I think they're about £20 for the MDF gazebo. But I'm going to decorate that with like small flowers as well. But I'd hoped when I ordered it they had more. It was before Christmas, and then I've sat on it and now they've sold out. Typical, isn't it? Just typical. But there's a different one. There's a birdhouse, and I like the gazebo better, but anyway, I can't have it, so there's no point liking it better, is there? If you can't have it. Well, that I'll show you Monday. I need to design some more MDF things. We never got the window finalised. After I sent my amendments, I think he got fed up of me saying I wanted it amended every time and didn't do my last amendments for me. I need to pursue and say, please, can we do them? My manufacturer. They don't like it when you're amending too much. But it wasn't right. It's no good if it's not right, is it? It's no good. Alright, okay. Sections done. Now we start filling in. So as you can see here now, I've got it kind of fanning out all the way. And then kind of here in the middle it splits and you start fanning the other way. So you fan in the opposite direction from there. This holder doesn't go as high as the other one. Let me just see if I can get you a bit higher. Is that any better? Dawn, do you have any of the... No, I don't, Sam. I've only kept a smidgen back for me to use for kits, and I can't get it. Can't get it. I've just ordered some ranunculus from a different supplier to see what that's like, but this is the best. Now, they've told me these are coming back in stock end of January. So I'm hoping I'll be able to get them because it's the best ranunculus. 99, and you got like 9 stems, so it's just brilliant. I've kept about 2 back for me for kits, and I've got lots of oddments because I kept going into them. So I can't let you have any, I'm afraid. I know, it's annoying. It's the fabulous one. Right, these are from the poppy. So I'm taking the leaves off from the poppy. I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I've ordered some different ones to see what they're like. Right, we've got the 2 berry clusters to add in. So wherever we fancy the berries, wherever we fancy those, and actually I would like a bit of stem on this one. This one's come off its stem. I'm going to add a bit of stem back on. Where are you? Here. So it'll stand out a bit further. Are you designing more MDF or dyes, Dawn? I think I'm going to do some MDF. The problem is with dyes, and I know I said is, you've got to be selling the volumes to have at least 200 manufactured, and now I'm just selling on my lives and not on TV. I wouldn't be able to sell 200. 200 is TV volumes. And B, the amount of time that it takes to actually sit and do all the design and artwork and get them manufactured. It's a big investment for me just on my own, which is why I've normally licensed my products to a company. But whoever I license to would want me to go on TV and do them. And I'm not sure that I want to spend that time and energy at this point in time to do that. Now, whether that will change in the future, I don't know. I've spent the last kind of like 15 years doing that on a treadmill, whereas a lot of other people have only been doing it a couple of years. I've been doing it for a lot longer, and I think you do get to a point where it's a little bit tiring and it's hard. They did want them in Europe again, but I don't know. I don't know. After everything that's happened to me in TV shopping and all the money that I've lost, I just feel like it's nice to do what I would like to do when I would like to do it, rather than be churning dyes out, because you can't just do one collection, it lasts for months. You're doing like one a month. It's okay saying, oh, just do some more dyes, do some of your own range. Yeah, the blue ranunculus is gorgeous. I've still got those, and I've got those little ones. I think with some of those in Ivory, Sam. The other one, I didn't bring those in. You know, the little bunch, this one. Oh, that's only got a few, but this one. We've got that ranunculus. That's the blue one that Carol's talking about, I think. I think that's what you mean, Carol. I'm going to go here at this angle. Yeah, I don't think people realise just how much work it is, Eileen, and how much commitment. And if I don't have that sort of money after I've lost everything to do all that manufacture myself. I just don't. I don't have it, and I'm not getting in debt to do it. I want to get myself on the straight and narrow, not loans to do something like that now. Right, now we're going to bring... Enjoying seeing so many different things on the lives. Thank you. I try and give you such a mixture of different things. That's what I endeavour to do, and it's more enjoyable for me. You know, if I did my own dyes, and you'll see a lot of people with their own ranges, they've got to do the same ones over and over again. Lots of different demonstrations on them, but the same ones over and over again. Whereas this way, I'm playing with different products all the time because I have to make money. I don't have the luxury. I would like to just sit here and craft. That's much nicer for me than be processing orders and doing invoices and chasing people for payment. And thankfully most of you I don't need to chase, but just a few people I have to keep chasing, and I'm still worried some invoices haven't been paid. Right, so we're filling in all of the different foliage now that I've got. So have a look at what foliage you've got, and then you're starting to build this in and mix it across the actual base. Yeah, it's also thinking, it's hard for me keep coming up with different things. Katie Sue have just released a new, like, the little pots but with bunny rabbits, so I'm going to be getting those shortly and doing those for a nice Easter live as well. We're going to be looking at some of the Katie Sue stuff tonight. Carol, honestly, I wake up, I had a conversation I never would have believed with all of the years I've been on TV shopping and everything that I've been through and all the money that I've earned in the past, that I'd be in the position that I'm in now. You just wouldn't. And I was silly. I never did a pension. I never did. I helped all my family. I helped all my friends when they needed it. I never thought that, I always thought I'd be on TV and still making a really good salary. Not back like I'm at the beginning, like I've started over again. When I first had my business and I was working 7 days a week, I'm back to that again. When I'm really near retirement age. Life should be easier, shouldn't it? Not harder. Not worrying about everything. That's what it should be. It doesn't seem to be. I've been trying my lottery. I've been doing lottery. I won again last week, and when I looked to see what I'd won, I won another lottery ticket. A lucky dip lottery ticket. Well, it's better than nothing. I would have liked it to. I keep doing that one where you get £10,000 a month for life. Oh, I'd be off. I'd be getting down that passport office as fast as you could blink. I would. I'd be getting a passport. I'd be first stop Egypt to see Fatima. See Fatima. She was saying to me this week, I'm getting really old, you know, you've got to come and see me. She's 10 years older than me. I know it's not really old, but you feel it in your bones, don't you? Right, so next we've put foliage in. These ones come off the poppy, so we're going to feed this in as well. So we're going to really cover any bits that there's glue, that I can see glue, we're covering. I like to remind myself though, as we all should, that, you know, we're not living in a third world country. We're not in a state of extreme poverty. I've got a nice home. I've got a roof over my head. I've got good friends. Well, I don't have a lot to do with my family now, but my family are there. I know if I really needed them, some of my family would come to help me. I'm sure they would. We are fortunate, and we have to remember, don't we? We have to remember and be grateful for the things that we do have in our lives. Because it's hard sometimes when you're struggling and when you're worried about things. I woke up this morning worrying, thinking about everything. I've lost my scoop. I took my scoop out of my bowl when I was putting the baubles in, and now I can't find the scoop for my glue. So we have to be grateful for what we do have. Oh, but I'm finding myself moving more into MDF flowers and jewellery. Oh, I have just got all the jewellery, the finding kits, the AB gems. I have received delivery of those too, so I'll be doing a jewellery live soon. I haven't gone mad, I've just got basic ones. I've got memory wire because people were asking me for the memory wire. And I've got elastic. Some of the basic stuff, because before Christmas lots of you were buying the Shambhalas and the beads that I had. So I have bought the wire, the memory wire. I bought the elastic, 2 thicknesses of elastic. So I'm just collating and putting all the, might look at doing jewellery kits. Might do some jewellery kits for you as well. But again, you know, it's got to be worth my while. If I'm going to spend the time designing and doing a kit, I need to be selling enough of them for the time that it's worth it. And will we sell enough on the lives here? I don't know, because it's not something that I'm really known for. Now, I like to prune the flowers because they're fabric one. Thank you, Eileen. Yeah, exactly. That's the problem, Eileen. Like doing a wreath like this. Obviously, I'm selling the finished wreath. I sell more of the flowers because I think it inspires people what to do. Then I always sell the wreath kits. I do sell more of the flowers. And a lot of people now are coming to me for the flowers, particularly since I was able to reduce all the prices not supplying TV. They did ask me if I'd supply them again, but then you've got to be governed by what price they're selling at, and that means I'd have to sell more expensive, and I don't want to do that. I think I've established a good flower business since TV went down, and people come direct to me and keep bringing in beautiful flowers and putting them together and designing things. So, and lots more people have got into flowers, so yeah. And I think things for me to decorate, like the MDF, will also be good. Used to sell fashion jewellery, and the newest I got to making was kissed elastic bracelets, and I made all the scrunchies. Oh, that's nice. There's absolutely nothing else on in the house, and it's still buffering. You can see now how this is coming together. Yes, they have. What, buying from me? The flowers. I think it's so lovely, isn't it, though? And Sam, you've taken it like a duck to water. Sam loves the flowers now. I think it's because you can create something really beautiful quite quickly. And you can share them, you can gift them, and you can decorate your homes with them. Right, so we're going to cut these off here. So you're getting... It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these in the kit. Now, I have broken some down. I've kept some long and I've broken some down. So, thank you, Cam. And I'm going to take these down to here. Some of them down to here. And then these individually I'm going to use. So we'll cut that off. So we've got a little tendril then. Some of them have flowers on, some of them don't. So these little ones. Now these little ones, I didn't use all the little ones, but you could, these ones, use on your cards as well. They're really useful to use on your cards. I need to go and get my nails done too, and I've no time. I just don't have time. I've got another leaf there, missed that one. Put all the leaves in. Love your flowers, I only put them in vases, but husband said they look realistic. Oh, that's nice, Louise. I'm glad he's appreciating them too. I'm making handbag charms, bracelets, earrings. I've still got some of the unicorn handbag charm kits, but I might change them up because I've got, I think it's unicorns and mermaids. I don't have a lot left. But if I had enough people interested, then I'll do some more kits. Right, I'm going to go down further on this one. So I've got more little tendrils here. Pruning, see, this is the closest I get to gardening, really. Like so. Into here. Take all these little bits off. I need more of these. Everybody asks for these. The handles slip down on them all the time. Angel bag charms. Yeah, the angels. I've still got angel earrings if anybody wants angel earring sets. I've still got some angel earrings. Just a minute, my accountant's finally come back to me. Here, like so. And there. All these bits here. Right, let's see now. So we're going to have a long one down at the bottom. I don't want it that long, so I'm going to check these ones off here. There. And snip to there. Right, so we're going to have a long one. Again, we're going to put these in first and make sure that we're happy with placement. Like so. There. And then, so I just put one really long and the rest I've kind of broken down into. So let's just work around. Let's go down again. Somebody's just called me. Who's called me now? Oh, I don't know that number. Unknown. Well, I'm not ringing you back. You're unknown to me. Unknown. And let's just, we'll have another one at this angle here. There. And then we're going to work around again and we're going to fill in with all the bits. So let's get all of these just over there. Too fiddly for my fat fingers. I have fibrosis, struggle with my hands, don't have talent to organise flowers, even though I've bought some resets. I can copy things but don't have the ideas. Well, that's fine. You can copy. That's exactly what you can do. So I want the longer ones. Yeah, we're going to have a longer one up here at the top, coming over at this angle as well. Kind of like that. You see them little ones there aren't getting seen, so they might as well come off and be in a better position. There. And we can add in, and same with these. Yeah, it is addictive once you start, because you're making such pretty things, aren't you? And it's not like with the cards where you're sending the cards or you've got them, you're donating them to charity, or you're making them, or you're selling them, which is all wonderful as well. It's the fact that these are around your home and they're visible on the sideboard. You're gifting them. There's something that people will keep out all year round. They're not kind of a one hit, are they? They are there, they're visible. Right, I'm just having a look now where I've got these. I'm going to come here on the inside with that one. And then we're going to start building all these other ones as tendrils coming off, so I can dip now into here and start adding them around, and then I'll go back and stick all my bits in. Let's move across and up here a bit. I think our Julie should be the biggest testimony to that, because she was like, I remember when I started doing more on the flowers, she was like, oh, is that wise? Do you think people will buy them? Is our Julie in with us now? Julie Rankin. Now she's making wreaths. Now she's become addicted herself and making wreaths. I do remember that conversation where she was like, not sure it's a good move for you, Dawn. Don't have space for another hobby. It's a lifestyle, isn't it, as crafters? It's not just a hobby, it's a lifestyle and a passion. That's what it is. A lifestyle and a passion. Oh, the tea's going cold. I always end up drinking cold tea. I have left my reindeer planter out and my Christmas ribbon wreath. I was so pleased with them. Keeping them out until I make something more suitable for the spring. Yeah, exactly. Mixed media. She is. But if you look now, she started bringing a lot of flowers into her mixed media as well, which thrills me. When she was sort of like, oh, I don't know why you want to do that. Makes me laugh every time I tease her. I tease her every time. Even Sarah's using, I think most of the ladies that were on the design team have all started to bring flowers in to their life. Not long been doing flowers, love it, do cards, knitting, diamond art. Long time back used to decorate gifts. I didn't know whether to start stocking diamond art again, and I did ask Craft Buddy to send me the latest info and they haven't. So I've asked twice now and they haven't bothered, so I'll keep Dino again. But I've still not got anything. And I don't know if there's any other companies. I did have the Brie Merrin ones, but I don't know that they're doing them again. They've discontinued the last ones. I don't know. It'd be nice if there were another company that did it as well. I think I follow the Crystalite in the UK. I went over to China with them and did loads of selections, and right back when nobody knew them when I started working with them, really, in TV shopping. Nobody knew them. Right, so I've got these extra little buddy things now, doing Crystalite while watching. And who do you all buy from? Whose do you buy from? Out of interest. Yeah, Craft Butter. Did you start buying from watching me with them, Lisa, originally? So I took all the Crystalite. Oh, okay. Do they have some decent ones? In there. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you. I think it's coming along lovely. Lily's just woke up. Right. She's up and off at the door for some reason. B&M got them now as well. Gosh. I do think there's some amazing ones. Is there enough supplies out there, or should I be looking at getting some? It's a shame I couldn't find something different though. About 13 years. Yeah, well, I start back at the craft channel. They weren't doing Crystalite then. We did some really basic Crystalite ones. But the first time I bought it from Udo and then bought Tinkerbell online. Saw it on Crate and Craft. Started from there. Well, I took them to the craft channel. No, well, they were at the craft channel. I met them at the craft channel. And then we went to Hochanda together. And they flew me out to China, and I helped them select all the first proper ranges of Crystalite. And then I was doing them all on Hochanda, and then took them over to Crate and Craft, and then I decided I didn't want to work with them anymore. I wanted to take my brand away from them. So, and then Sarah started doing them. Aldi. Really, in the range of Aldi? Oh. Right, so now we're adding in the baby's breath. These ones are the little baby's breath. So I'm just cutting. These have really thick bottoms on. We don't want a thick bottom. No, we don't. So we're going to cut off the thick bottoms so that they'll slip in between easier. Oh no, why have you done accident, Jackie? Oh, that was awful. The worst thing for me last year was, of course, the car crash. Every time I drive past that place on the road, it gives me chills up my spine that I could have died there on that road. According to the police, I was one lucky lady. Does fill me with dread every time I go past it. Right, so now we've got these little clusters of baby's breath. That between here. Like so. So just working it round and adding these in areas. Lovely. All around here. Lift them up, pop them in. And maybe it will come at the front here in this area. Someone was looking over me that day. I know. My sister said it wasn't your time. I said no, definitely not. Thank goodness. Scary, very scary. Oh, I wrote my card last year on the way to my mum's funeral. I bought the card back and had it sorted out. Coming back from my brother's funeral as well. I think those are the times when you shouldn't be driving, really, when somebody else should be driving for you, because it just, you're too emotional, aren't you, and you're not focused, you're not looking at what you should be looking at. Well, I weren't anywhere. I ended up in the ditch at the side of the house, and again, that was a case of somebody looking over me. I think my brother probably pulled wheel back. Times I think I've had enough that my daughter says you're always here for a reason. I think we are, but you don't always know it, and you don't always want it. I think some people do give up on life. Some people do just give up and say, I've had enough. My mum did. My mum said, I want to go to your dad now. I've had enough. I'm going to your dad. I want to go to your dad. And I think when people get to that mindset, they don't last very long. If they're already in that zone. It's hard, isn't it? It is hard when you feel like you don't have a lot to live for. We all wish that life would be a bit easier, I'm sure. Right. No, it's not a good time to drive. You shouldn't drive at times like that. Right, I think we are done. I've got a couple more of these little pieces in that I can just fill in any little gaps. That can go just down there, like so. If there's any little gluey bits that I'm not happy about, I'll just put these in. Like this. Let's just check her out. I think it's looking rather fabulous. It's a decadent, very decadent wreath. Time around 3. There we go. No, I think we're done. Let me bring it up and show you. Can't quite get far enough back. There, what do we think? Started buying from you and making cars on TV. You would demonstrate it's so easy to understand. That's what got me. Crafting about 2,000. That's lovely. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Angela. Easily 100 to 140 pound wreath on Etsy. Exactly, Sam. Exactly. I need to. They're definitely worth a lot more than £50. The kit is $34.99 if anybody would like to order the kit. Christine, you've already ordered yours. So yours will be coming out to you. But I do think it's come out rather beautiful. Cam's ordered the finished one. Thank you, Marion and Karen. Thank you very much. Thank you, Carol. Yeah, I think it's come out lovely. And a little bit different. I liked the aqua. You don't see aqua flowers. So aqua and ivory. And with the little tendrils coming down, so it's falling down as well. So it fill a door out nicely. Fill a door out rather nicely with the poppy coming down. Can you see? You should be able to just wire that so it comes forward as well, because it's on wire, so you can turn it so that it's more forward. Loving the blues. Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful. Thank you, Margaret. So the kit's $34.99 if anybody would like to order it. You'd rather have an original Dawn Baby creation. No problem, Jackie. Well, I'm going to set them up, whatever's left anyway, and put them on the website for sale. And I think we're going to set up a separate page with finished items on, so that people can start to know finished items. Either that or I just keep sharing them on mine, but I'm not quite sure how to do one of these shops that link directly to you. your page. I'm not very good on technical stuff, so it takes me a while to get with it, to get the little strings off here, on there. But I hope you've enjoyed that. I think it's come out lovely. Jubbly. Do you have some other longer foliage for tendrils in stock? I do. I need to go through and pull it. This is, let me just move this from here. We brought this through. I haven't brought, and now I need to get one of my things replaced for the Wi-Fi because I can't go out the back. We've got these. This is like a much larger leaf if you wanted to do a really full one. So I haven't got the price on this. Let me tell you, I didn't pull that many into here. Could do with being able to walk out there, of course, but now we can't. I'm just going to check the price on this. 012791. $3.99. $3.99 for this one. $3.99 for this big one. We have another one which is more like a palm leaf, but that is wool. Look, if you imagine on a wreath, it kind of hanging down as well, but you could also cut into some of those individually. So that's one. Then we've got, now this isn't a full one, I brought it through for me to use, the fern, this ivory fern, but you get a lot more on it. This is one of mine that's been part used. So we did this ivory one. These are $4.99, the fern in ivory, and this also comes in a brown. I think we've got this, or similar in these. It's much fuller. You've got not even, oh, you've probably got just over half because there's some tendrils off. At half with, no, all of that's missing there. So that's quite good. We've just got a new UV foliage for outside as well. So we've got the new UV foliage, which is a smaller bundle, but I'll pull together some more. No, this is a fern. Pampas grass is different. This isn't pampas grass. This is a fern. So we've had pampas grass. We've got a little bit of pampas grass left. Then we've got the different green long foliage. I can't remember the name. Then we have this fern. This is not so long, but we've got this. See you later, Sam. See you later, alligator. This comes, I think it's a set of 3. These ferns. Let me find fern for you. $2.99 for the fern bundle. $2.99 for this one. Just need to check that off. Just so they run off the website, because bet your life somebody will go and order it now. I've sold out last night. I've just realised all I've had to eat today is cereal. It was late when I ate it. I'm hungry now though. Oh, I'm in the wrong place. I'm in the wrong place. Why are you not going? Turn that off for a minute. So there's that one. These aren't long, but this is the Fatonia leaf as well, which we've got. So just going back to That one I've removed. £2.99 for this fern bundle here. Where did that little elastic band go? Then I could put it together in the set. Oh. Why can I never find anything when I want it? I found some chocolate. I found some chocolate. No. An elastic band. There it is. Oh, dodgy knees. So £2.99 for this one. If anybody wants a little fern. The other ferns, which you want an ivory, Louise. Yeah, I'll put it down for you. That big ivory one. Hosta leaves. Yeah, they're called Fittonia. Fittonia leaves. So Louise would like large ivory fern, which is this one, SF1011, which is £4.99. So that's the other little fern, which is nice. It's cute. This Fittonia leaf, this one. Oh, my knees are terrible. I don't have any cartilage left in one leg, so, and it just fires off. Literally just fires off. These Fittonia leaves are £1.59. They were £1.99. These are £1.59 for Fittonia. That is the Fittonia. They've said, she said, we can give you injections in your knees, steroid injections in your knees. But this is the doctor said this to me, but I'll warn you, they do hurt. I said, well, I'm not going to have them done then, am I, when you've just said that to me? Why would I want to have them done if you're going to tell me that they hurt? And I spoke to my sister and Geordie. Both my sister and Geordie have had them, and they both said they hurt like hell and they didn't work. So I said, I'm not doing them then. Not happening. Not happening. Not going to happen. And they said eventually you have to have a knee replacement. But I'm like, when am I supposed to do that? When you're self-employed and nobody else? When I actually win it. I met a lady recently that won the lottery. Oh, can you imagine? Changed her life, obviously. She invested wisely, set up 2 businesses. Clever lady. Yeah, win the lottery. Be nice, wouldn't it? Louise has had injections in both knees. Doesn't work. There you go, Louise. Were they painful? See? You're the 3rd person that's told me. Steroid injections definitely hurt. Had them in my ankles. Didn't notice any difference. Yeah, well, they did help me in my spine. They did help me in my spine. But the last time I had them, they didn't. I've had them 4 times. The 4th time didn't help really. A little bit. They stopped having the sciatica as much, but not the pain is still there. So now just resigned to living on painkillers. But what can you do? The doctor just said the consultant said to me, as long as the painkillers maintain you a decent quality of life, you have to live on painkillers, and that's it. So fair enough. Take my omeprazole to protect my stomach and do the best I can. This is sage leaf. This is lovely as well. The sage leaf is lovely. Really nice for the sage. Oh, I won't be having them anytime soon. Julie's had a steroid injection and her hip hasn't worked. Had both my knees replaced and I can honestly say it's not that bad. How long was your recovery though? Julie's husband had a steroid injection and his knee worked wonderfully. That's brilliant, Julie. Oh, so you're the first person that told me it's worked. I've had 3 people tell me it hasn't worked. No, it's not. It's no fun getting older. It isn't fun getting older, is it? It isn't at all. Not at all. This is a lovely daisy. I don't know why I haven't got a price on this one. Let's have a look. Why have I not got a price on this one? Hello, Alison. I've just made a wreath. Lisa, can you put me down for a sage leaf? I can. I'll put you down for a sage leaf. I had a full knee replacement. I don't know what I would do without Frank. It's not good. What was your recovery like, Linda? The pain, that is. The pain isn't as bad if I lose weight. Steroid injections didn't work for me. I had them in my spine 4 times. The last time was the worst. I told them they aren't doing any more. I've had them and they've really helped me a number of times. But the last one, it wasn't as successful. Definitely wasn't as successful. I'm showing you this daisy, but I don't know the price on it because it's come off, which isn't helpful at all. I put the heating on before I came live and now I'm like, can't breathe, like it's too hot now. Crazy. It's to one extreme to the other, this house. It's either freezing cold or boiling hot. And now I'm boiling because I put my thick jumper on as well. $3.99. They're not bad, are they? $3.99. I like the size of them. I think that's the right one. Looks like it. Free pass and prescriptions are good. Well, I get free prescriptions anywhere because I have underactive thyroid. It's no fun though, is it? It's no fun getting older. Definitely isn't fun. So $3.99 for the white daisy. My friend had both knees done within a year, no problems. I know, but how long would I have to not be working? Because I can't go without not working. Because I don't have any income. I live from month to month right now. It's not nice, no. Did they give you an epidural? I had epidural every time I've had mine done. Having the procedure done, the epidural's the worst. It makes you feel nauseous. It's not nice. Having the procedure done, isn't it? I did have them in my shoulder and worked in there, just not in my back. I've been on pregabalin for ages now. I'm on gabapentin, cocodamol, tramadol, gabapentin, meloxicam. I'm on a cocktail mix, which seems to work for me. But it's not good. Some days I don't need it as much, other days I do. When I first came out of hospital, I was on 4 gabapentin a day and I was like a zombie. So I've just taken it at night time now. And they say sometimes, oh, you need to increase your dose. I'm like, I'm not increasing my dose. It's awful. I was on amitriptyline and I was better on that. But after the last one, they put me on gabapentin. 6 to 8 weeks recovery. She's a hairdresser. She was told not to drive as well. Exactly. 6 to 8 weeks. I couldn't go 2 months without earning money, Alison. One day I probably have to, but hopefully by then I'll have a rich man or I'll have won lottery. You've never had an epidural? Then that's not good, Melissa. All of mine have been under epidural and it's still painful. Epidural's the worst bit. Probably be in hospital maybe a week, then it's just slowly getting mobility back and putting in the work with exercises. Yeah. Maybe one day. Not right now. Not right now. Not going to happen. Tisn't. Tisn't. Those are the forget-me-nots, the blue forget-me-nots as well. I have a much say. I take it if I can't sleep. I was on it every night. Every night, and couldn't sleep without it. You get to a point where you're so used to it, you can't sleep without it. I can't sleep now if I don't take my gabapentin. This is $4.50. This one. $4.50 for that forget-me-not. Let me just start. Lewis sold a bag for me, a Prada handbag on Vinted. He sold a Prada handbag on Vinted. It had to be verified, so it had to go off to the verification centre. It arrived to the lady who decided she didn't want it. It's a handbag from when I was at QVC, and I thought it'll help me get some money in. £200. She paid £200 for it, decided she didn't want it, so sent it back. Vinted have now said that we have to send a return label. We've got to pay for the return label to go to them to be sent back, and if we didn't do it within 2 weeks, they would keep the handbag and they would sell it for their own profit, which is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. And we've forgotten over Christmas. He doesn't know how to do it, so I said I do. It has to be a DHL label. It can't be an every label. And of course I don't deal with DHL, so you've got to find a way of doing a DHL label, which is why I looked and I couldn't find it, and then Christmas happened and they say that they're keeping it. It's a £200 handbag. Well, it was a £500 handbag QVC times. Terrible. Margaret would like, you're not obliged to take it back. Yeah, she'd already returned it, so Vinted are holding it. And Vinted have said we've got to send the return label. And if we don't send a return label, they could just say, if they use DHL, we'll return it, but it'll be a cost of so much. So we've got to find a way of sending a DHL label to them. And they've just emailed him now to say with us they've not earned anything, they'll be closing the case and keeping the bag. So that, I know, I thought Vinted were good, but that's really not good. So I've got to try now and find a way of getting a Vinted label, otherwise I'll lose the handbag. Margaret would like 2 of the blue forget-me-nots. So he's just text now. It's not on. Not on at all. Really annoys me. And Louise Parr would like a blue forget-me-not as well. I've got to find a company that does DHL labels. There's a group on Facebook for people who know all about vintage. They're good at advising people. Oh, what's the group called, Melissa, please? So annoying. Really bad that. To go to all the hassle of it as well. All the hassle. You saw this one last night, if you were with me last night, that was the gorgeous little rose. If you can find the group and let me know, please. It's so not on. Really not on. What was this blue one? This is a little rosebud, isn't it? The blue rosebud. We did all the blues first. $2.99, I believe. Was it this one? Because it's not got a code on this one. I think this was the $2.99 one. Yeah, thanks, Melissa. And you all saw last night the mini rosebuds, didn't you? You all saw the mini rosebuds, these ones. I think you did. So these are £1.50 each. 4 colours. Everyone was telling me how good vintage are and I should sell on Etsy, but it looks very confusing today. Vintage is easy. It's not difficult to sell on, but I just didn't. First of all, when we sent it, it had to be sent to a verification centre because apparently there's a lot of copies, which fair enough, I understand that. So it's gone to the verification centre. And then the lady decided she didn't want it and sent it back, and it had to go back to the why did it have to go back to the verification centre? Why could it not just come back direct to us? And then they've said we have to pay for it shipping back to them. I don't get any of that. I don't think that's right. That's what's annoying. They sent to me now. We need the digital label within the next 30 days. If we don't receive it in time, you waive your right to receive the item under our terms and condition, and we may have to dispose of, sell or repurpose the item. Once you generate the digital label, please reply to this message and include the label as an attachment. We'll make sure the parcel is forwarded to you accordingly. Has to be from DP. Prepaid digital. If you like the order returned, we need you to please send us a prepaid digital shipping label from DPD UK specifically. I don't use DPD. This is the problem. Right, I'm going to have to go because I'm going to have to see if I can find a way of doing this. Else I'm not going to get it back. These are the £1.50 ones, if anybody would like them before I leave you. And I'm going to try and sort this problem out. So you've got the pink, you've got the cream, the lilac and the coral. Those are the £1.50 bunches of little roses. Little roses that are rather lovely. And then I'm going to love you and leave you because today was all about the demonstration. I will see you at 8 o'clock tonight for some brand new product, some new studio light and some new men's range tonight, and then we're going to look at some Katie Sue product as well, and some beautiful new linen cardstock. I'm not putting my Jimmy Choo on there then. No, well, I've got Jimmy Choo and Prada from when I was at QVC. And I thought we'd sell it, but then this is what's happened. Not very good. Put me off, I can tell you. Right, folks, I'm going to love you and leave you if nobody wants this. Melissa. Thank you. Oh, you found the Nutcracker show, Jackie. That's good. Yeah, they should have. It should have. I think they should have just been. Why was it just not posted back to Lewis? Because he's doing it. I don't have time to do it. Thank you, Cam. Thank you, Lisa. I don't have time, so he said he'd help me. I said I'd give him a percentage if he'd help me, because I just don't have the time, and I've got loads of clothes and bags and stuff that I just want to get rid of, and obviously if I can get a bit of money back on them, it helps pay the bills. But that's not good, is it? Right, I will love you and leave you. Thank you all very much. I will see you this evening. See you later. Bye bye.